evening, Lakewood Cougars basketball fans. We are here tonight in the Lakewood Gymnasium where we have the Mt Baker Mountaineers being played host to by the Lakewood Cougars. Tonight is the last home game for the Cougars. They will, we believe, play in a playoff game on the road in a week. Not sure where it's going to all shake out, as games still to be played tonight and this weekend. There's about 10 minutes left to go in this warm-up period. Then we're going to say goodbye and thank you to the three seniors on the roster. So we'll make sure we join the Cougar coaches and announcer Steve Jensen with that send-off, and then we will have basketball action. Because of copyrights and other restrictions, we are going to be radio silence until it's time for the warm-up. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we will be back with audio in about 10 minutes. Steve Jensen at the mic is calling the players over. 5 minutes left on the clock, and now we're going to go to the floor for the senior night festivities.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lakewood High School for tonight's senior night. At this time, I would like to hand the microphone over to head coach, Mr. Anthony Whitaker.
And so Anthony Whitaker now will introduce his seniors.
So tonight we'd like to honor 3 seniors that are on the basketball team this year. So the first senior is Jordy Maywood. Jordy's accompanied by Dan and Jen, as well as his brother Daniel, and Ben, Owen, and Josh. After high school, and a few more decided to join Jordy as well. After high school, Jordy plans to join the Army Reserve, after which he wants to attend Seattle Pacific University for 4 years before commissioning back into the Army as an officer. Jordy's favorite basketball memory is all the intense competition practices where everyone is getting after it and his team never loses. To his parents and friends, he wants to say thank you for helping him become the person he is today. Thank you to Dan and Jen for keeping him focused on the things that are important. Thank you to his brothers on and off the court. He also wants to say thank you to his coaches for the life lessons they've taught, and thanks to Doug for the friend he's been. That's Jordy Maywood. The next senior is Kyson Parks. Kyson is accompanied by his parents, Gary and David, as well as his sister Hayden. Kyson will receive a gold cord for his Catholic graduation for having an overall GPA of 3.72. For 3 consecutive years, he's been awarded the Best Defender Award, and after high school, he intends to pursue a career in sports medicine. He's received academic scholarships from GCU, George Fox, Whitworth, Colorado Christian, and a few other schools. His favorite basketball memory is similar to Jordy, where it's all the intense competition practices with high energy, where everybody's getting after it and yelling at each other. His favorite quote is the following: "To improve, one must take action and become disciplined on working hard towards one's goal. For the bill of regret hurts more than the bill of success." Kyson would like to thank his parents for their support, making it to his games over the years. He wants to give a special thanks to Coach Justin Thomas for taking time to help him develop as a basketball player, and also wants to give a shout out to the athletic trainer Brandon Stott for sharing his wisdom. And a big thanks to all the coaches for all the great memories. Kyson Parks. The last senior is Mason Weller. Mason is with his parents, Kim and Tom, as well as his brother Mitch and sister McCall. Mason is on honor roll and plans to attend EBCC after high school. His favorite basketball memory is traveling to Chelan in the summer of 2021 and learning the Lakewood basketball culture and ways. His favorite quote is a Mike Krzyzewski quote that says, "Teamwork is the beauty of our sport, where you have 5 acting as 1." Mason wants to thank his coaches, teammates, and parents for making his high school basketball experience the best it can be. Mason Weller. Your 2023 seniors for the Lakewood basketball team.
All right, we'll have 5 more minutes on the clock, and then we're going to tip off. And the warm-ups will expire in 16 seconds. And we will go back down to the floor to Steve Jensen for tonight's starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the Cougar Den on the campus of Lakewood High School for tonight's Northwest Conference boys basketball game between the visiting Mountaineers from Mt Baker High School and your home Lakewood Cougars. And now let's meet the starting lineup in alternating fashion. First for the Mountaineers, 6'2" sophomore, number 1, Luke Smith. For the Cougars, a 6'2" senior, number 0, Jordan Omega. For the Mountaineers, a 6'8" senior, number 2, Jacob Wade. For the Cougars, a 5'9" senior, number 4, Mason Miller. For the Mountaineers, a 5'9" senior, number 4, Tavion Powell. For the Cougars, a 6'1" senior, number 10, Tyson Court. For the Mountains, a 5'1" freshman, number 22, Carter Hill. For the Cougars, a 5'11" sophomore, number 11, Evan Stacy. For the Mountaineers, a 6'3" senior, number 23, Ethan Larson. For the Cougars, a 6' freshman, number 23, Taylor Williams.
So tonight's starting lineup, a little bit of a different look for Coach Anthony Wiedeker, starting all of his seniors.
Now will you please rise for the national anthem, played by your Lakewood High School band.
Ready to tip off and play a little basketball. Starting with the Cougars tonight, Evan Stacy, Mason Weller, Tyson Parks, Joey Amabo, and Caleb Greenland. For the Mountaineers, Tavion Powell, Ethan Larson, Carter Hill, Jacob Wade, and looks like that's Luke Smith. So the Cougars, who have been outsized in their last several of their home matches, their home basketball games, having faced players 6'4", 6'5", etc. against Linden, the leading scorer was a 6'4" guard for Linden. So much different size matchup tonight, as the tallest Mountaineers only feature 6'3". So first shot is up and missed by Wade, rebounded high in the air by Weller, who takes it, goes coast to coast, and lays it in. Mason Weller making his last start in the home Cougar start. Starts off with a lay-in and he lays it in. They're trapped at the half line, and that's a 5-second call. Good hard trap by the Cougars at the half line, resulting in a 5-second call and a turnover. Just underway, 7:25, just 30 seconds into the game. Cougars lead 2-0, and there's Joey Mayo going to the basket. Lays it up, it's missed, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Cougars. It's going to be Mountie ball. Again, Cougars trap in the corner, and again, Mt Baker turns it over. So another good hard trap. The Mounties have put the ball, the two places that you really don't want to have the ball, just over the half line where you can use the half court line as another defender, or in the corner where you can use the baseline and the sideline as another defender. Shot was blocked by Hill, but recovered by Parks. Good hustle out to the half line. And now the Mounties on the run. Three-pointer from the wing, off the mark. There's Parks high in the air, getting the rebound. Quickly ahead to Stacy. Hitting a trailing Weller, who fakes the three and now decides that we're going to set things up. Stacy spinning into the key, kicks it out to Greenland. Ball is off the mark. Good penetration that time by Powell, but that pass was just a little too hot to handle by Larson underneath. So he drew the defense in the center of the key, tried to feed it to the big man going to the basket, but the pass was just a little too hot and out of bounds. That's a turnover. Cougars will get it back. So far, the Mountaineers have had more turnovers than shot attempts, and certainly more team turnovers than buckets scored, as they have yet to get on the scoreboard with 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Little 18-footer by Carter Hill. The freshman misses his first shot. Weller on the drive. He finds a cutting Greenland, and he rolls it in. Cougars now lead by 4, and again, the Mountaineers inbound the ball deep in their own corner. Great steal by Weller. Touch pass to Greenland for another lay-in. And again, the Mountaineers inbound the ball into the corner. This time, Wade tries to split the trap, and they're going to call a foul on Evan Stacy. We'll see if the Mountaineers continue to try to inbound the ball deep, where they're just begging to be trapped, and again they do. This time they get it to the middle. Now it's a 2-on-1. Weller chasing from behind. Good defense by Mabo to stop that penetration, and then he gets a great block out on Larson, so the Cougars can come away with the rebound. But that rebound is only good because Joey Mabo has a nice seal on Ethan Larson, which allowed the ball to break free. Good pass underneath, and Mabo tries to reverse it. He misses, and that's Powell on the drive, and he's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2 shots. 4:57 to go here in the first quarter. Cougars have a 6-0 lead, but Tavian Powell is going to go to the line and try and get the Mountaineers on the scoreboard. The ball rattles and falls out. Second one is up and good, and the ice is broken for Mt Baker. They're on the scoreboard, cut the lead 2-5. Weller on the penetration, hangs in the air, tries to hit a little running floater. It rolls off the front rim, and the Cougars tip it out of bounds. Mt Baker ball. That ball's deflected by Stacy on the inbounds pass. Unfortunately, that went right to Hill, who has it. He's bringing it up the floor. Another trap. Trapping in the corner. Cougars are trapping everywhere now. Powell for 3, And he makes it. Tavian Powell with the little push shot from 3, high archer, puts it in. He's got 4. The Mt Baker Mountaineers have 4. And the Cougars' lead is cut to 2 at 6-4. Penetration by Greenland, but he drags that foot. It's going to be a travel. Cougars extending that 2-3 zone. This is Powell with a runner, and he's got 6. The Mountaineers have 6, and we're all tied up at 6. Weller blows by his man, goes to the rim with a left-handed lane, and he's fouled. You make Lou Smith look like he was standing still with that crossover.
Number 2, Jacob Wade, that's his first personal, first team. Weller will be at the line, shooting 2.
Weller's first shot is up and it's good. Stoddard, Smith, Sonko, Leiden into the game now. Mavo, Parks, Stacy, and Greenland will sit down. And Rucker is waiting for Weller to make this shot. And Weller makes it, and he will sit down. Into the game now is Ben Rucker. So, wholesale changes for the Cougars, but the game plan stays the same as they're pressing full court. They break the press, get the lay-in in transition, and they tie it up at 8. Sonko for 3. Bakare Sonko hits the 3, gives the Cougars an 11-8 lead. No trap this time. Here comes the trap. And Powell tries to dribble up the floor, gets off balance. Ball dribbled out of bounds. Caden Hill now comes into the game for Powell, who has all 8 of the Mountaineers' points. And they trail 11-8 with 3:15 to go. Leiden now takes it. That's Stoddard from the corner, and he hits a 3. Zachary Stoddard hits his first shot of the night, gives the Cougars a 6-point lead. Tavian Powell only had 6 points. The other basket went to Hill, as I am corrected. Hill spinning into the lane, rebounded by Larson. Follow-up no good. Cougars come away with it. Rucker on the run. Rucker for 3, and he banks it in. The bank is open for Ben Rucker. That's 3 straight threes for the Mountaineers. And they have gone from an 8-8 tie to a 9-point lead at 17-8. That's a full timeout wanted by the Mountaineers. 2:18 to go. Cougars lead 17-8. Long pass intercepted by Sonko. Skip pass by Rucker, just a little too high for Leiden, and that's a turnover. So 2 turnovers after the timeout. Mountaineer ball. And that's going to be a travel on Wade. Shuffled his feet before he could get the ball down. Leiden on the drive, and his shot is blocked, but he is fouled. Foul's going to be on Caden Hill. And that's going to be his first. It's going to be the second team foul.
Second team, Urgent Leiden line, shooting 2.
Leiden splits the pair. Cougars now have a 10-point lead. Inside deep, powers it up, and he lays it in. That's Ethan Larson. Strong move inside. Rucker for 3. It's off the rim. Dominic Smith with the rebound. Leiden got caught in the air. Wasn't sure where to go for it. It's a good thing Stoddard kept moving because he was able to dump it to him, and Stoddard was able to hit the reverse. Cougars lead is back at 10. That's a jumper from Carter Hill. 3 from Stoddard. Chased down in the corner by Smith. Mounties. Good transition basket that time. Ethan Larson running the floor. They got it up ahead early. And Larson was able to outrun the Cougar defense and get to the rim. Leiden to the basket, and he lays it in. Cougars lead by 8. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Fast-paced game, lots of pressure, lots of attacking. That's going to be a foul on Stoddard trying to front Larson. 18 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot clock is now off. Five to shoot. Penetration. Don't know if it was blocked by Stoddard or if he just bothered the shot, but needless to say, it was out. Cougars recover the rebound, and they'll take a 22-14 lead into the second quarter. Cougars to inbound the ball with an 8-point lead. Starting out with Stacy, Parks, Weller, Smith, and Greenland. Greenland from the corner, off the front rim. Powell back into the game for the Mountaineers with the rebound. Had a man running free up the floor. Couldn't see him because of the good defense by Smith. Smith tries to take Smith to the basket. Smith gets his hand on it, a little deflection. Gets the rebound, gets it to Weller, goes coast to coast. Misses the lay-in, and now there's a foul on Stacy for a reach.
Foul number 11 on Stacy. That's his third personal.
That's 3 fouls on Stacy. It's the third team foul on the Cougars. Powell dribbles himself into a trouble, has a double team coming, flips up a pass to Smith, almost stolen away, but unfortunately knocked out of bounds, so Mountaineers will retain possession. Weller taps it from behind to Powell. Now you got a trap, and Powell just throws it up. Weller dishes to Parks. Parks powers it up, and he's fouled. Tyson Parks will go to the line for 2 shots. Minute gone here in the second quarter. Cougars lead 22-14. First shot is up, back ribs it twice and falls out. Second shot is out and it's off. So Parks misses both his free throws. Now Baker on the run. Ball knocked away, be retained by the Mountaineers, and now here comes Ben Rucker into the game for Dom Smith. The bounce pass comes to Smith, misses the jump shot, rebounded by Hill, and Caden Hill will go to the line, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal, 15. Caden Hill will be at the line shooting 2.
First shot is up and it's in. Now Carter Hill will come back into the game. Second one is up and it's good. Cougars lead cut to 6. And that's a skip pass to Greenland for 3, and he makes his second 3 of the night. Cougars shooting the 3 ball well tonight. Stacy knocks that ball away. Ball comes to Powell. He's going to look to be trapped. He needs to get it across the line. There's 1 second left on the 10-second call. 30-second timeout for Mt Baker. 6:22 to go in the half. 25-16 Cougar lead. 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 25. Mountaineers to inbound it, getting a fresh 10 seconds. lot of dribbling by the younger Hill. That ball is deflected and it's out of bounds. I think Stacy got his hand on that again. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 9-point lead for the Cougars. Leiden back into the game. Stacy's going to sit down with his 3 fouls. Powell for 3. High arching shot. Swirls out. Weller with the rebound. Gets it to Rucker. Rucker lays it in. Nice pass by Mason Weller. Hill dribbles it off his or a teammate's foot. Parks secures it. Cougars on the attack again with the 11-point lead. Rucker with the floater, make that a 13-point lead. Ball forced into the post. Nice steal by Greenland. Weller on the run one more time. Goes to the basket. This is the left-handed lay-in. Leiden is able to poke it away and from Hill in transition. Scramble for the loose ball, and now there's going to be a jump ball. Smith and Sonko returning for Greenland and Weller. A lot of dribbling. Rucker knocks it away. Ball finally finds Smith in the corner and he shoots and makes a 3. Luke Smith for 3 brings the Mountaineers back to within 10. Rucker finds Sonko inside, kind of fumbles it and kicks it out to Leiden. Leiden goes to the basket, finds Smith in the corner for 3. That's off the mark. Parks crashes for the rebound. That's going to be a foul on Riley Cruz. And now Joey Amivo is back in the game for Parks. Inbounds pass comes to Rucker and he slides down the lane and he puts it in. Now we've got Smith and Sonko with the trap and they're going to call Sonko for the reach. 16 foul on the Cougars, 4:07 to go in the half. Cougars only have 6 fouls at this point with the aggressive pressing and trapping they've done. Says a good job of them moving their feet and not doing a lot of reaching. Caden Hill with the basket. Now Smith goes to the basket and lays it in. Dom Smith with the left hand. Cougars lead by 12. Now Leiden. Powell beats the double. Goes to the basket. Sonko takes a big swing at it. Doesn't get it, he lays it in. That's Powell for 2. Smith with the drive, he gets Leiden to a trailing Rucker. Rucker puts in a 3. Smith on the drive, Sonko wraps him up, gives a push. And now the Mountaineers with 3:18 to go in the half are going to shoot 1 and 1 the rest of the way. That's Sonko's second personal foul, 17th foul. Weller in for Rucker. Larson will return for the Mounties. First shot is up and it is out. So missing the front end of the 1-and-1. Leaves the Mountaineers trailing by 13. Smith with the 3, Lyden with the rebound off his hands, out of bounds. Jacob Wade comes back into the game now as Luke Smith will sit down. Powell just throws that ball widely up front court. Stolen by Sonko. Sonko waits for Weller. Gives to Smith, who goes to the basket. Dishes to Sonko. Puts it up and in. He is fouled. Nice look from Dominic Smith to hand off to Sonko. And Sonko will go to the line for 2. Smith won't get an assist for that, but he made that play happen. Sonko will go to the line for 2 shots. Cougars lead by 13, 2:52 to go. That ball is off the back iron. Into the game now is Jesse Harward, a 6'3" junior. Although I have to tell you that number 3 looks like Jesse Harward in our program, a 6'3" junior center. But that player wearing number 3 for the Mountaineers is definitely not 6'3" and is definitely not a junior center. It may be Brady Bruland, a 5'10" guard who's listed on the JV roster. Powell avoids the triple team. That's Bruland, and he gets the ball to Larson, who lays it in. 12-point lead for the Cougars. Smith tees it up from 3-point range, and he misses it. That's Larson with the rebound. And that's off everything by Carter Hill. Weller on the run. Finds Lyden in the corner. Turns down the 3. Decides the 8-foot baseline jumper is the better option. Off the 2 Mountaineers' hands. Bakare Sonko picks it up and lays it in. A little trailing Hill for 3, and he knocks it down. Carter Hill on the trail, hits another 3. It's an 11-point lead now for the Cougars, 1:49 to go. There's Mason Weller to the basket, he lays it in. Weller taking the young freshman to the hole and finishing. Powell going to the basket, he floats one up and it goes in. Davian Powell hunting hard to get to the rim. Is able to get there. Timeout by the Cougars, 30-second timeout as Anthony Wiedeker wants to make some changes. 1:24 left to go in the half, 41-30, Cougars lead. Four new players into the lineup for the Cougars. Josh Irwin seeing his first action tonight. Jordy Mavo back in. Mason Weller back in. Zach Stoddard back in. And that's also Caleb Greenland. We've very rarely seen Greenland and Stoddard play at the same time. Weller with a stutter step goes to the basket, tops on 2 feet, gives a little pump fake, and he lays it in. That ball is going to be off Weller's hand and off a Mountaineer foot, out of bounds for the Cougars. Weller pulls up for 10 feet, and he hits the little jump shot. And that ball comes in bounds, and Irwin is right there, but unfortunately it goes off Irwin and out of bounds. Jacob Wade dribbles it off Irwin's feet, and that's going to be Mountaineer ball. Good defense by Irwin, just unfortunate that that ball bounced right off him and out of bounds. Cougars lead by 15, 33 seconds to go, 13 seconds on the shot clock. It's going to be a foul, and it's going to be 1-1. Foul is going to be on Greenland. His first personal foul, that's the 8th team foul. The shot is up off the back rim and settles in. Little housekeeping done by the officials. Second shot is up, and that's right in the heart. So Larson gets them both, brings the Mountaineers back to within 13. "20 seconds on the clock. Weller with the screen and roll to Stoddard. Stoddard puts it in. Nice assist by Weller. 2 seconds on the shot. Clock gets it off, and it would be good if it goes. It does not go. So at the end of the half, it's 47-32. Cougars lead. We'll be back in 10 minutes. So we're going to have Amy Hendry now announcing the senior members of the band.
Just so we can get the...
Drum major and has been playing clarinet for 4 years in the band. Her favorite memory is being terrified while on the Ferris wheel at Disneyland. her freshman year. She will miss seeing all of her friends every day in band and making fun memories. Favorite memory is with the jazz band last week when the bus broke down in spite. We got to know each other, reveal secrets, and we watched the stolen car get spray painted. Ashley will miss the loving nature of the whole band family and finally feeling like they fit in and have purpose. Next is Abby Lewis. Her favorite memory is playing a basketball game with her friends. She'll miss all of her friends in the band family when she graduates. Next up is Riley Ayler. Okay. Miss Carissa Merweed. Carissa plays the trumpet and has been in the band all 4 years. Her favorite memory of band is seeing almost everything at Disneyland instead of going on rides with Elena. Carissa said that she'll miss the family that she has had for so long, and she loves you all. Tiffany Sauer. Tiffany just joined the band family this year on the clarinet. Her favorite thing about band is all the snacks at the games that we play at. And she's going to miss all the people in band.
And then you'd only have to cross 19.
And last but certainly not least, Mr. Joseph McCray. Favorite memory is sitting at SeaTac after returning from Disney freshman year because the bus forgot to come get us, and we watched a guy get dragged out by the police. Joseph will miss all of his family, friends, and waking up to a couple in his band every day.
I did.
Thank you, band seniors and the entire LHS band for bringing the extra spirit to our home games.
We will talk about the senior cheerleaders.
For being her biggest supporter.
Wow, how I ended up back here. So one thing that you may not be aware of, and I wasn't.
With her is Kaylin Fitzpatrick. Kaylin has been a member of the LHS cheer staff for 4 years. Her favorite memory is a trip to nationals. And Kaylin's advice to the underclassmen is to always smile big and yell your heart out.
So, yeah, you put the film on the left, did the John, and then
Sorry, Kaylin.
the 19th on the railroad track, the little railroad track. That's where the little houses north of the track. That guy didn't go, but all the houses on the right. And then when 19th comes out, on the left side right now,
Up next is Landon Howe.
that will be 19th. That will have to be lined up.
Landon has been a member of the LHS cheer staff for 3 years and is one of this year's co-captains. He plans to attend the University of Washington and hopes to cheer there. He would like to thank his parents for being his biggest supporters. Out with Landon is Lakewood Girls. Layton has been a member of the LHS cheer staff for 2 years. His favorite memory is the trip to Fort Worth for nationals. Next year, Layton plans to attend the University of Alaska Fairbanks and study fire science. Landon and Leighton Howe. Next up is Nicole Lesh. Nicole is a 4-year member of the cheer staff and is a field captain. Her favorite memory is going to NCAA camp for freshman and junior years. The advice she gives to the underclassmen is to push through the hard times because the reward that you get from them is worth it. Next we have Miss Helena Burrows. Helena's second year as a member of the cheer staff. Her favorite memory is senior night for football and cheering through the rain. Helena plans to attend either Western or the University of Washington and major in freedom.
We're on the air.
And finally we have Miss Carissa Murphy. This is Carissa's 3rd year as a member of the cheer staff. Her favorite memory was the team qualifying for state at their first competition. Her advice to the underclassmen is to always believe in yourself and keep your head held high. Thank you to our cheer staff and good luck tomorrow as you travel to state.
All right, so that's the senior cheerleaders introduced by Amy Hendry. Going to be a few minutes left to warm up, and then we'll be right back with the second half run on the Cougar live stream. Cougars ball to inbounds, leading by 15. And Weller takes the ball right down the middle of the key and lays it in with the left hand. Parks, Greenland, Stacy, and Mavo. Weller are out for the Cougars. That's Jacob Wade with the basket. And he's out there with Larson and Powell, Hill, and Smith. It's Greenland for 3, and it snuggles in. Got about halfway down, rattling in, and it falls in for 3. Smith goes to the basket. Weller gets the rebound, and he leads the transition. Kicks it to Parks for 3. And that ball goes high on the rim and over the top and out of bounds for the Mountaineers. Ball goes deep to Larson. He kicks it out to Smith for a 3. It's short. Powell with the rebound. Kicks it out to Hill. Hill gets it to Powell. shoots that, misses everything. Rebound to Parks, up to Stacy quickly. Stacy going to the basket. Turns around and kicks it out to Mabel for three, not there. Parks with the rebound, hits Mabel cutting to the basket. He kicks it out to Weller, top of the key. Mason Weller drills the three. Cougars now lead by 21. Long throw out to Hill. Parks back defending, and they're going to call Parks for being on his arm. It's going to send Hill to the basket, to the line for two shots. 5:47 to go in the third quarter. Cougars lead 21 points, 55-34.
Carter Hill will be at the line shooting 2.
Shot is up and it's good. Second shot is up, back rims it. It's Greenland with the rebound. Weller in transition for three, front rims it. Greenland with the rebound. He's going to go back to work, and he puts it up and he's fouled. And Carter Hill gets the foul. That's going to send Greenland to the line for two shots.
22, Carter Hill, that's his first personal, first team. Greenland will be at the line shooting 2.
Greenland puts them up, gets one of two, scrambles for the loose ball, doesn't quite get to it. That's Hill for three. Greenland with the rebound. Parks looking to penetrate, not there, hands to Weller. Weller gets the screen from Parks. And now Weller finds Parks all alone underneath the basket on the roll, and he lays it in. Cason Parks sets the screen, rolls to the basket, just waits, and he is found by Mason Weller. Now Parks picks Hill at the half line and gets 2 feet underneath him. Gives a pump fake, Hill goes flying by, and Parks lays it in. 4 quick Parks for Larson is off. 4 quick points by Parks gives the Cougars a 25-point lead at 60-35. Hill to the basket, lays it in. Now Weller goes to the basket, and he lays it in, and he is fouled. Mason Weller with the hard take. Puts it up with his left hand.
Now the bucket by Weller, number 1, Luke Smith. That's his first personal, second team. Weller will be at the line shooting.
Stoddard in for Mayo. Rucker for Stacy, and Smith for Greenland. And Weller makes it, and Leiden will come in for him. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Cougars lead 63-37. Now into the game is Caden Hill, and Luke Smith will sit down. Powell thinks about a three. Would have been about a 25-footer. Turns it down, and now the Mountaineers are going to run their offense. Get it in deep to Wade. He puts it up, and he is fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2 shots. It's going to be the second team foul on the Cougars. And that's first personal on Dom Smith. Second team foul on the Cougars. First one is out off the side rim. Second shot is up, and that's off the back rim. Stoddard with the rebound. He had Hill right on his back. Good, strong rebound. And Rucker crosses over, takes him to the basket. He misses the runner, and it goes off him out of bounds. It'll be Mount Baker basketball. Cougars lead by 26, 63-37. 3:55 to go in the third quarter. That's going to be a hold on Stoddard. It's unfortunate because Larson was already bailing out, wasn't trying to catch the ball. Mabo back into the game this time for Parks. Inbounds pass comes in to an open shooter, and he airballs it as the Lakewood student section is letting him know. Jacob Wade airballs the three, Cougar ball. Smith goes right to the basket, and he is fouled. And Dominic Smith will go to the line for 2 shots.
Foul number 2, Jacob Wade, that's his second personal, third team. Smith will be at the line shooting 2.
Smith makes his first one. Cougars lead by 27. Second one is up and good. Dom Smith gets them both. Gives the Cougars a 28-point lead, 65-37. Cougars still pressing. And Wade will take the ball hard to the basket, and he's fouled. Looked like the whistle came when he was still on the floor. And that indeed is the call. They're going to give the ball to the baseline and not give him shooting fouls. Bruland into the game for Powell. And that foul is on Mabo. Smith just about had it knocked away. And Hill goes to the basket. It rattles out. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. Caden Hill, the 5'11 senior, stays with it. This is the first, but gets the second. Smith finds a cutting Rucker, but he takes it out to the corner to shoot a 3. Ben Rucker turns down the lay-in, dribbles out, shoots the 3, and makes it. Cougars now lead 68-39, 29-point lead. 2:58 to go in the third quarter. Hill shoots it, not there. Larson gets the rebound and puts it up and in.
Basket by Ethan Larson.
Rucker loses the ball on its way up. Knocked away by Hill. Goes to the basket with his left hand. Lays it in.
Basket by Caden Hill.
Smith to the line, to the basket, and he's fouled and will go to the line for 2 shots. Cougars lead by 25 at 68-43. 2:25 to go in the third quarter. Smith will go to the line for 2 shots. First one is up. Oh, swirls out. Lyden, Stoddard, Rucker coming out in a Mabo. Sonko, Parks, Stacy, Weller are in. Mount Baker coach Tony Clark wants a timeout. 2:25 to go here in the third quarter. 30-second timeout. Cougars leading by 25. Dom Smith on the line when we come back. Smith misses the second one. Foul is on Kyson Parks.
15.
Smith for three, and he gets it into the game now. Is number 24. I'm guessing that's Merrick Patton, the 6'2 junior. He's listed on the JV roster as well. Stacy for three, and Stacy answers. Evan Stacy gives the Cougars back their 25-point lead at 71-26. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. That three-pointer misses everything. Smith out, Rucker in. Weller goes to the basket, lays it in. They're going to call a foul on the drive. 15 foul. Second foul on Smith. Ball on the inbounds comes into Sonko, hits that, he shoots the three. Bakare Sonko hits the three. That's a travel. Wade got away with the travel as he caught the ball and took 3 steps to get his balance and stay in bounds. He turns it over to Weller. Under a minute to go, Weller lobs it in the front court to Stacy, and now Weller goes to the basket. He lays it up and in. Mason Weller getting to the rim almost at will tonight. Gives the Cougars a 30-point lead. Steal by Rucker. He's going to challenge Smith. Leaves it short. Wants a foul. No call. Coming back the other way. Parks steals it away from Patton. Now Stacy is leading a 3-on-1 break. Rucker to Parks, who lays it in, and he is fouled. Great 3-on-1 break. Stacy took the ball in the middle, drew a defender, got it to Rucker, who drew the other defender, and dumped it to a wide open Kyson Parks, who lays it in. Third personal foul on Smith, 16 foul. And now Parks will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Give the Cougars a 33-point lead, which he does. 20 seconds to go. Third quarter. Hill to the basket. Misses the lay-in. Tries to take Stacy. Sonko with the rebound. Hands it to Rucker, who gets it ahead to Weller. Weller shoots the three off the back rim. It's going to be Mt Baker ball. Instead of calling the foul on Parks for being on his back, they decided to just give Mt Baker the ball. Half a second left to go. That's the end of the third quarter. So 3 in the books. Cougars lead by 33, 79-46. 60 seconds in between quarters. We'll be back. Mountaineers to bring it in. Cougars with wholesale lineup changes. Number 4 is into the game. We don't have him on the roster, but we believe that's J.J. Heckendorf, joined by Greenland. And Mavo, who just had that blocked shot. And that's Josh Irvin, who misses the 3. And also into the game is number 15. Number 15 in the program is listed as Quentin Steen, but we've seen Quentin play before, and that is not him. We believe that is Nash Espy. Heckendorf with it, spins in and out of trouble, gives it to Irvin, who shoots the 3, and he makes it. Josh Irvin hits the 3. 82-46. Larson has it, dribbles it off his foot, goes out of bounds. It'll be Cougar ball. Greenland now running the point. Screen and roll with a Mavo. Goes to the basket, gets caught in the air. It's a turnover. Smith for 3. Airballs it. Irvin with the rebound ahead to Heckendorf. Goes to the basket, kicks it to a Mabel in the corner, goes to the hole hard, and his jersey is being grabbed the whole way, and now technical foul. So Mabel's jersey was being grabbed the entire way, and he was fouled on his way to the basket. He's going to get 2 shots, and now we have a technical foul. I'm not sure on who for what. We'll wait to see what the referee says. That technical foul is going to be on Mavo. He didn't like the fact that he was being grabbed and held and must have said something. And he misses both free throws, and now Mt Baker will shoot 2.
Turner Hill will be at the line shooting 2.
So if you rewind that and you look at the technical foul, it looks like they might have teed him up for clapping in the direction of the opponent that fouled him. But he didn't get into his face. It did not look particularly directed at anybody, as much as it looked like it was just clapping that he got fouled and was going to the free throw line. So unless that accompanied some words, and of course we're not lip readers, nor are we able to get down there to hear what was said, the referee is making a point to try to keep things under control. And now that referee has just called Heckendorf for 2 hands on the defense, 40 feet from the basket. Looks like he's trying to retain control of the game. That could get emotional in the last 6 minutes and 18 seconds as the Cougars lead by 34 points.
Number 24, J.J. Heckendorf, that's his first personal.
That's first one is good. Second one is short. Parks with the rebound. Greenland hits a cutting Heckendorf. Kicks to Espy, who goes to the basket. His shot is blocked from behind by Hill. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Number 28, Hill, that's his 3rd personal, 17. Espy will be at the line shooting 2.
First shot is up, and it's good. Hill is out, Powell is back in. The ball thrown ahead to Powell, tracks it down, nice catch. Now he shoots a 3 for, and the high arcing push shot is good. Cougar lead down to 32 points with 5:40 to go. Irvin with the miss, Parks with the rebound. That's Espy for 3, not there, Irvin. This time Irvin again with the rebound. Heckendorf has it. Gets it to Parks. And that's Espy for 3 one more time, and this time he gets it. Nash Espy for 3. Powell puts it inside to Larson. Good defense by Parks, misses everything. Smith gets the rebound back to Hill for 3. And Larson just shoves Parks in the back. That's going to be a foul on him. It's going to be Cougar ball. Parks should be going to the line for 1-on-1.
Number 23, Larson, that's his 2nd personal, 18. Parks will be at the line shooting 1-on-1.
So Parks is going to shoot 1-on-1. Ball thrown deep to Larson. He's got Cougar on his back and he lays it in. Irvin kicks it out to Heckendorf for 3. J.J. Heckendorf makes a 3. Cougars now have a 90-54 lead. And that should be a 45-point lead. No. 36-point lead. Wishful thinking to get to the running clock because this game is a blowout. (90-54). Cougars are going to threaten the 100-point mark. First shot is up, and it's good. Second shot is up and it rolls off. Weller back into the game with the rebound. Espy for 3 again, rolls out. And he slaps at it, but it's knocked out of bounds. 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Into the game now is J.J. Madeira for Ethan Larson. Madeira is a 6-foot senior center. Also into the game, that's number 30, Braden Scott, a 6'2 junior. He hits the reverse. Cougars by 33. Espy on the dribble drive goes to the basket. He lays it up and in with a man laying on him. A lot of contact, no call. Espy takes it strong to the hole and finishes. Heckendorf just gets erased by Madeira on a screen, and that's an offensive foul. Heckendorf, the 5'9" sophomore, just took the full brunt of a hip and an elbow from the 6-foot Madeira. Looks like he might double Heckendorf's weight. Leiden now into the game. Irvin to the basket. They're going to call it on the floor. So Irvin will go to the line for 1-and-1. No, they're not going to. It's not going to be Irvin. They're going to call that on Harwood as Heckendorf set the screen. They're going to call him for holding Heckendorf. So Heckendorf is going to go to the line for 1-and-1. And he makes his first one. Into the game for the Cougars is Amevo for Parks. And Cruz will come in for Hill for the Mountaineers. Second shot is up. Front rim's it short. Espy jousts at it, gets it back to Amevo. Nice rebound by Espy. Powell just throws one high in the air and off the glass and in. Wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Leiden has it. He's going to the basket. Kicks it to Irvin. Off the front rim. Down in the corner. Amevo runs it down. He looks weak side to Irvin, who's all by himself to the basket, and he lays it in. Nice hustle. Good vision by Amevo. And it's now 95-59. Madeira takes a couple dribbles to go to the basket. Gives it to Powell. Rattles out. Heckendorf glides to the glass for the rebound, gets it ahead quickly to Espy, who hits a trailing Irvin for three, and it's good. Nice job by Heckendorf to get the ball to Espy, to Irvin, and now we have another technical foul. 98-59. So they're going to call a T on Irvin, and Madra will go to the line. First one is up off the rim. 2 minutes to go, 98-59. Second one rolls in, 98-59. So all I can see what Irvin did is after he made that shot, he went and talked, said something to the bench, and then he clapped his hands in celebration. I didn't see him directed at anybody. I didn't see him face anybody on the Mountaineers. All I saw was him talking to the bench. I guess the referees feel like with 2 minutes to go in a 38-point game, they need to keep control. Foul's going to be on Heckendorf. Going to send Mt Baker to the line for 2 shots. First one is out. Second shot is up, and it's good. I think that's Tyson Reitmeyer. This is on the JV team. Espy to the basket, and that shot is blocked. And it goes out of bounds. A lot of contact. Referees are going to let things go a little bit here with the Cougars having a 37-point lead. Eckendorf drives, loses his footing, turns it over. Mavo picks it off right to Leiden. Mavo gets away with the travel, takes it hard to the basket, scoops to Parks, and that's Irvin for three. Nothing there. Mavo with the rebound. Dribbles out, looking for a three. And he'll shoot it. A lot of contact there. No call. Another shot. And Jordy Mavo hits a three. The senior with his first basket of the night, and everybody goes wild. And it's 100 points, and Mavo gets the block shot. (101-61). They're going to call a foul on the Cougars.
Number 15, Espy, that's his first personal.
And I'm not sure who this shooter is. I do not have a 12 on my roster, either varsity or JV. Makes the first one. Second shot is up, and it's good. I'd like to tell you who made those free throws, but I do not have a 12 on my roster. I want to think maybe it's Joe Harward, 6', ninth grader, who's listed as number 10, as is Derek Toner. So maybe they have 12 and 10 now. 14 seconds to shoot. Mavo for the three again, back rims it. Parks with the rebound, back to a Mavo. And they're just going to let the Cougars, are going to run the clock out. 9 seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and this game is over. The Cougars win 101-63. This is our last broadcast of the winter sports season. Appreciate everybody joining us. Appreciate the camera work, Laura Lee, all the hard work of Baldy and Singh on the backside. Melanie Irish monitoring us on our social media. Kate Bronson taking care of us with the rosters and the statistics. Good night, everybody, from the Lakewood Cougar Gym. The last basketball wrestling match, girls basketball, boys basketball of the year. I'm Dale Leach, signing off. Saying everybody have a great night and a great weekend.